Hello and welcome everybody, I hope that you're all good and it is good to be back and we're out for Regidrago Elite Raids. We should be having a quad to kick things off today and here is our very first one. It is going to be a raid and walk kind of thing, so brand new Generation 8 Regi. There's a bit of a squad out, which is nice to see, given it is the one wave of Regidrago that we actually have knowledge of happening. Next month, April 9th, will be Regieleki, and to be honest, this is not such a good mon. So, let's see if we can get something good from this one. If you want to skip ahead to when the raids actually happen, feel free to do so. I'll explain where I've been for the last sort of 10 days to 14 days. Basically, I was very burnt out after all of the Hoenn tour, Vegas travel, etc. And fundamentally, for the last sort of 5 to 6 weeks, I've been battling a horrific allergic reaction, skin problem, which actually affected so many things to the point where like actually moving was horrendously uncomfortable. So it's been a turmoil kind of couple of weeks, unfortunately, but thankfully I'm on the mend, on the road to recovery, which is really nice. I just want to say thank you everybody who sent messages of support through social media and Discord, etc., and all of the good wishes. I do appreciate it. Thankfully we're back up and running. We can get back onto the content and the grind to 10k subs, which you are very close to. So if you're new, hit the subscribe button, please. Why it's not putting in my mega, I don't know. We're going to raid and walk. This will be number 1. We've got 2, 3, and 4. All of the eggs seem to be 11 AM here in Ealing. And then we have 1 at Lammas at 2 PM. 0, 5 PM eggs. Time to move. We're into Regidrago, brand new Generation 8. Dragon type, pure. And you see how fast that is actually being taken down, which is, you know, it just makes raiding multiple of them super easy. The moveset it's got is pretty horrendous. I have to send my severe apologies to everybody who was in APAC, who experienced once again massive issues, fundamentally not being able to get into the gyms to do the raids, not being able to get the research that you get after completing said raid, and also not being able to catch it properly because Niantic somehow, despite hyping up the elite raids for new Regidrago and Regieleki next month, hadn't actually pushed any of the fundamental settings for it, like the position of it in-game and the circle and all of that. So did we get on the board? We did not, which is fine. So obviously no shiny potential. I've not an idea what the hundo is. 1667. Have they fixed the circle? They have. Beforehand, for New Zealand, it was about 1/10 of the size of that. Snipe and excellence on the first throw. Does it mean we're going to catch it? Probably not. No, we're going to have to fight this one. Very attacky. Wow, stop attacking, bro. Instant breakout. I kind of like going into some raids blind where you don't know what the IV and CPs are. Just going to hit greats on it, see if we can get it done. Go for an excellent. 1 roll, 2 roll. Throw an excellent in the opposite direction as we're crossing the road and trying not to get run over. In the ball we go. Counterclockwise for the win. 5XL and Regidrago into the Pokédex, which is lovely to see. Kind of next to Zarude. What's the CP we got? Kind of a dead, it's like 89, 87%, but as a design, absolutely awesome. As a mon, useless. And the second one's done. 1690 something is apparently the hundo. We got something worse than one before. 10 CP worse than the one before, so 1657. I would like a good one just for the sake of it being a brand new mon. It looks cool. Let me know in the comments below how your Regidrago Elite Raids went. If you could indeed do them, because of course they're EX Raid location locked and a lot of towns and people don't have access to them. Still a fundamental flaw with the whole in-person raid system. I do actually have to say thank you to MUFTi. I know this is like literally 2 weeks old, but mate, thank you very much for gifting me the Meltan research, which we'll claim towards the end of the video. We're supposed to have some research somewhere. Maybe we don't. Somehow I did the most damage despite loading up screen recording and stopping raiding. It's not an extra small or extra large. I'm so disappointed. Can it be a first ball catch? Nice. 5XL though. Mine's the heaviest and tallest of my records. Yeah. Wow, groundbreaking. 10 seconds on the 4th and final one of the 11 o'clock one. So actually, if you do get a little run of them, you can get quite a few in those 30 minutes. If you may remember the ones that we had in, September, October and November, there were rare spawns that never actually really happened. We did see the Kanto birds. To be honest, I'm quite glad they removed that function because it meant you had to loiter around the gym location, whereas now you can kind of focus on chaining up the raids and getting a bit of a raid train going. Let's be fundamentally real, it's not a strong Pokemon, despite looking like Registeel kind of got consumed by Marwild. I guarantee we're going to get something like 1614, but No, sort of middle of the run, 1655. I've talked to a lot of people in this crew right now, most damage for me again. Once these raids are done, they're not going to come out for any more. That's the problem fundamentally, is that they may be elite raids, but they're still kind of tier 5 raids with normal rewards and everything, and the raid boss is not that good. So it's a new mon, critical catch. We're getting even better all the time. 4 XL for that one. We will have one more at 2 PM, and yeah, this one is literally just horrendous. We were supposed to get some research. Where that is, I don't know, whether they just turned it off. But Masterwork research, we've just completed that. Professor Willow, I don't care. We know what the drill is. Spin a stop 14 days in a row. That won't be too much of a challenge. So it's another 2 weeks. And catch 5 Kecleon. They're not difficult tasks, they're just long. But I will claim this research now for the Melmetal that you actually get, what was it, double iron bash? I just wish I could elite TM it onto my hundo that's level 50. There is the Melmetal in question. 2000 XL, and this one is so dead. By the way, before we go any further, the Festival of Colours did start off rather well. When we had a snowy backdrop, I did pick up my very first ever shiny Trash Cloak Burmy from a quest. Castform checks. This should be a snowy one that's not shiny. Hoenn, we got all of them, basically. The snowy... No, that's not shiny because that's a normal one. We really don't need those after Lotad. And that's a rainy one that wasn't shiny. 3 more Castform checks of varying different forms. So number 1 is a sunny that's not shiny. We did get a 96 rainy. That's a rainy. This one should be a snowy though. That's not shiny, and let me know in the comments below if you've been lucky enough to get the snowy form shiny, because it is rare. Thanks to everybody who's been sending through Ho-Oh raids, I do appreciate them, and thanks everybody for the shinies. We did get one from our own raid hour, which I did remotely. Loath8, thank you for the shiny from the Patreon fam. Film Vlogs from Hawaii, another content creator, thank you very much for the raid hour shiny. Then Matty D, who is actually somebody we met at the Ultra Beast Arrival event in London, thank you very much for the shiny on the Saturday. Molly from the Patreon squad got one, I think it was actually yesterday. We almost got a back-to-back from Molly and Randy yesterday. And Jeroen026, thank you very much for the random Rockruff raid that turned out to be shiny, which is sick. I think that's like shiny Rockruff number 8 or 9. I need to see if we can get some sparkles in any freaking way. Well, thank you very much, Disney Mum Rachel, for the raid invite. This is shiny Ho-Oh number, like, what was it, 6, 7? It's not amazingly good, but it is a weather boosted one. I'm still raiding Ho-Oh. I actually need XLs. We'll have to go with Disney Mum Arc as a character space. There were a lot of spoofers around here, unfortunately, so this was a lobby of like 17, even though there's only about 9 of us around, and this is weather boosted, and a 3-roll. Lovely jubbly. So let's see what 2047 actually is. Only 3 XL. Oh my days. So literally an 11, 12, 11. That is horrific. But that's 5 Regidrago raids done. There are literally no 5 PM eggs at all. But there should be a snowy Castform that's not shiny. What else can we do? So to finish up for the day, we've got 3 more Castform quests. What form they are is unknown. This is going to be a rainy. And the final one is another rainy. Did actually manage to accumulate enough XL so we can go to what is my very first 100% legendary. December of 2017, 296 XL. The hundo has finally gone to level 50. Now the work begins again to max the Shadow 98. So send me Ho-Oh raid invites if I can join. I will be in there. Let me know if you managed to pull in Shiny or Hundo Ho-Oh, or maybe the Shundo. The order of service for the comeback, the return to YouTube, is as follows. Spotlight Alpha Rowlet. We're not going to bother, because it can't be shiny, and I don't care. So, you'll see me next for the very last Ho-Oh raid out. There were 2 of them we missed last week, unfortunately. We'll be back live streaming that one, but of course, Slowpoke Community Day. If you fancy coming down and playing in Walpole Park with me and Ealing, please do so, it'd be great. 2 to 5 PM on the 18th on Saturday, which would be great. Galarian Shiny, very much looking forward to that. So, as a raid invite comes through for Ho-Oh from Molly, thank you very much, we'll jump in and do that as we outro. I'm going to say smash the like button and subscribe if you are new, and of course, thank you very much everybody on the Patreon. Appreciative of everybody on that list who's helping support the content and taking that support to the next level. There is a lot of raw footage from Vegas and of course the Global Hoenn Tour. I never got around to actually finishing any of the videos because I was not 100%, let's just say that. And once again, thank you everybody who sent through good vibes, good wishes and all of that, sending positive vibes for a recovery. I'm finally there after like, what, 6 weeks? Hang about, we're interrupting my own outro because my local nest has delivered for the 2nd time inside of 7 days a shiny Ponyta. So we've actually managed to get a shiny today, which is nice. I was kind of fretting we're going to have to fudge it with a bunch of stuff we had over the last 2 weeks. But there we go, Shiny Ponyta acquired. I will not say no to it. It is 0-star smashing. Let's go back to the outro. It's good to be back, and I'll see you all very soon. Do take care.